Hey guys, Karthik here and welcome back to another new session from bb.net Utahs. So today we are going to see demo on a handy software which is developed for hospitals. So let's roll on. So the first and foremost thing is that this form is designed in a way that it is responsible to different screen resolutions. So let me enlarge it. So if you see here in the software, there are three major parts. One is shift. Shift has two bisections, morning shift and afternoon shift. Transaction, which records the transaction for each day in hospital, that is with respect to their categories, morning shift and afternoon shift. And then finally a report wizard which squares out everything and figures out each and every statistics with respect to the date. So first thing is that this software gives details about a date of visit on which the patient has visited, his prescription number, his batch, that is whether he has visited on morning or evening, and then the name of a patient, age, sex, date of birth, weight, blood pressure, temperature and fees. So we have buttons here: add, save, delete, search. So we have another new concept here, that is to make a search using multiple options. First thing is that if we have to make a search using name, I'm going to click on checkbox here. And then if I have to say, for an example, if I am going to make a search for the name Thirumalai, I'm going to click here T and here comes Thirumalai. If I have to make a search for a name Raja, R, and the name appears here. If I have to make a search using age, I will check this box, and then if I type 23, I can get the list of patients who are in a range, who have an age of 23 here. So supposedly if I have to make a search using number, I will click on the prescription number here, and then if I type the number, I can get the prescription number. So apart from that, you can also make a search using date. So if we have to make a search where I have to find out the patient who have visited the hospital during 15th of March, so what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to filter it out and then check out, and I want to know who has visited on 15th of March. So yes, it comes out here. So next section is the transaction section. It has two sections, morning as well as afternoon section. So this is mainly configured in order to identify the transaction that has happened on that particular day with respect to shifts, that is morning as well as afternoon shift. So if I am going to make a search where for a C, I have to find out the transaction which has happened in between March 1 to May 11. So now I'm going to search here, and if I calculate here, you can find the list of transactions that has happened in between the March and May. So if I have to cut short here, and if I have to find out what is the gross transaction that has happened on the month of March, I'm going to select 31st here. I'm going to filter it out. Now if I am pressing calculate button here, let's see what happens. Yes, you can get the transaction record for the complete month of March. Next thing is that report wizard. Here report wizard we have two bisections. One is of morning type, another one is of afternoon shifts. So the reason why I kept the report wizard here is that if they have to transport this data, they can export it using Excel, PDF or Word, or else they can instead print it. With respect to dates, I have kept here so that they can filter it out according to their requirement. So this is it, guys. So this software gives a complete detail about the list of patients who have visited the hospital with respect to the dates, and I can easily figure out the transaction which has happened with respect to dates, and I can transport these these records using report wizard. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Have a good day.
Hit the like button if you like this video, and please do not forget to subscribe us, which propels us to do more videos on bb.net like this. See you on next tutorial. Bye guys. Thank you.